everyone, and welcome to this first video in a series for primary maths students on fractions. So today we're going to be introducing what is a fraction, what does it actually mean, and then in following videos we will look at how we can use fractions to do some very cool things in maths. So there is a worksheet that goes with this video for you to have a practice yourself at home, but let's get stuck in. So what is a fraction? Well, a fraction is a bit of a whole, okay? And I often think of fractions like when I cut up a piece of cake, a whole cake or a pizza. So we take our whole and we divide it into equal portions. Like if we were sharing out a birthday cake, we would cut it up into equal sized pieces to share out with all our friends and family. So let's have a go at thinking about how we could divide some shapes into fractions. So let me share my shapes with you. I've got 4 shapes here. Have a go at naming them before we start. What shapes are these? Hopefully you shouted out at the screen for me that we've got a square, a circle, a diamond, and a hexagon. Excellent stuff. Now, imagine I wanted to share these shapes with my absolute best friend, okay? My best friend or my sister. My best friend is my dog. So I'm going to share my shapes with my dog, Dottie. So how could I share these shapes equally? Because we want to share them equally. We want to have the same size piece. How could we share these shapes equally between two people, or me and Dottie are going to share ours? Well, I could take this square and I could divide it in half, couldn't I? Now my half is a bit skew-iff because I'm drawing on the screen, but we could divide it in half. We've split it into 2 equal pieces. We can do the same for the circle. We can split it into 2 equal pieces. Have a think, what would it look like on the diamond? Draw it out in the air for me. Yeah, we're going to split it like that. Excellent stuff. And finally, our hexagon. Now, there's loads of different ways we could divide the hexagon in half. We can go middle of side to middle of side or corner to corner. We'll have a look. Hexagons are really cool things to divide up. And there's a hexagon exercise on the worksheet for you to have a go at colouring in some fractions for me. So these are all halves. Okay, halves are when we split something into 2 equal pieces. So I've got 1/2, which we write as one line and 2. We've got 1/2 and another half. And if I have 2 halves, I make a whole. Excellent stuff. Now you can have a go at this on the worksheet, but you can also have a go at this with a piece of paper. You can grab a piece of paper. My piece of paper's got printing on it. You can grab a piece of paper and you can fold it in half, and you can actually cut it in half, and then you've got 2 equal pieces, haven't you? Have a go at that at home with supervision of a parent if we're using scissors. So that is a half. Half is when we divide a whole into 2 equal pieces. What about then a third? A third. Well, a third is when we divide a whole into, you guessed it, 3 equal pieces. So we could divide our square into 1, 2, 3 equal pieces. And each piece would be 1/3, which we write as 1/3. Can you see that the number on the bottom of our fraction is the number of pieces we've divided our whole into? A half had 2 on the bottom and we divided it into 2 equal pieces. We've now got 3 on the bottom and we've divided it into our 3 equal pieces. If I wanted to divide my circle into quarters, how many pieces do you think I'm going to get for a quarter If you shouted out 4, well done. Yes, we are going to get 4 equal pieces for a quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Excellent stuff. Now, we're going to use our hexagon to divide. We're going to skip fifths because fifths is really, really hard to draw. But fifths, we would have, yep, you guessed it, 5 equal pieces. But we're now going to jump ahead one. We're going to have a go at sixths. Sixths. How can we divide our hexagon into sixths? How many pieces do you reckon we're going to get? If you're shouting out 6 at me, brilliant stuff. Yes, we are. We are going to get 6 pieces in our hexagon. Ooh, my line is a bit wonky, but I'm sure you'll bear with me. And there we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and that is fractions. Fractions are where we split up a whole thing into smaller pieces, smaller equally sized pieces, just like if we were sharing our birthday cake out with our friends. Go off now and have a go at dividing some shapes into fractions yourself. You're going to need some colouring pencils or pens for that one because it's going to get bright and colourful as we split up our shapes into fractions. In the next video, we're going to have a look at how we can use our shapes to then add fractions. We're going to add fractions together. So I hope you enjoyed that. Go and have a go at the worksheet and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.